Good morning, everyone. I had to press my button. I hadn't pressed my button yet, but now I have. Good morning, CL. Morning, Mr. Soul Creek. Bum, 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 bum. How are you guys doing today? It's a PS4 disc, CL. I don't know if they have a PS5 disc for Cyberpunk. Yeah, a free next-gen console update that will turn your disc into a true PS5 or Series X copy of the game will arrive later in 2021. So yeah, there's no PS5 disc for Cyberpunk. It is a PlayStation 4 disc that you play on your PlayStation 5. If you want to play it on PlayStation 5. What's up, Jet? How are you, man? Welcome, welcome, friendo. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. How do you do, brother? Did you make plenty of money? It does. So far, it runs pretty smooth. It's got plenty of graphical issues. It's got plenty of little, you know, dudes walking through cars. Car pops in to the world in a weird way. Character walks through a set of lockers and knocks them all over, that kind of thing. How are we doing on green screen patrol, chat? How are we doing? Has it decided to make itself weird again? I'm not good at green screening settings. Not good at green screening settings. You know who is? Jet is. Jetpack Paul is good at that. Never seen a green screen flicker with that man. But I'm glad you're doing well. Good morning, Mr. Soul Creek. You're doing okay. Luckily, it's not as warm outside anymore. Yeah. Let's see what these temps are gonna be today. No, I've got a high of 90 degrees today. Just a high of 90 degrees with 92% humidity, my friends. You think it's all fine? Well, good. Good. Jet, how did your auction go? Did you make a lot of money? I know whenever I got pulled away from it, there was someone in there saying that they were swinging heavy with the big bucks.
You say, but what about the highways? I'm sorry.
All right. We're back in the game. Then I haven't been looking closely. I don't want to look closely then. I want to believe what I believe. You're averaging in the low 70s. That's not bad. I will take the low 70s for sure. Like this. This doesn't look right. You know? CL, this doesn't look appropriate. Something about this says, yeah, that's not right. No, that's broken. Alright, seizure warning. Be careful. You'd think you made something like 8 million bells. We didn't have huge spenders for the most part, aside from that one or two people here. Nice. Nice. I'm glad you made some money. I thought it was such a good idea. Such a fun idea. If I loved Animal Crossing, I'd have been all over that. All over it. But I just watched it for entertainment. It is supposed to grab your attention. Yeah, so, CO, I hate to say that that's the first thing. Yeah, this is my disease pimp stick. Yeah, baby. I hate that that's the first thing you see. But so far, the issues that I've had have only been this kind of stuff. It's not been game-breaking things so far. I'm glad, Jet. I'm glad. But it does grab your attention, Mr. Soul Creek. It does grab your attention. So we cannot fault it for that. I won a race in this beat 'em up car. So that feels pretty good. Last time, what did we do last time? We talked to Evelyn. Or no, we didn't. We saved Evelyn's life. What's up, Sublime? We saved Evelyn's life. She was in an underground, like, essentially porn studio where she was filming brain dances. We saved her life, and we were going to go back and try to get some information from her later. But we also decided to start running some races, which I was a fan of. And we're gonna wait it with these races we can do, and they have paid decent money, I think. So I really don't know what I want to do today. Maybe we start with a story mission. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's time for a bean this morning. I'm gonna have to up the prices of these beans. Some of y'all are swinging around big old sacks of cash. Just buying beans whenever you want. Like some money bags. What the update on Cyberpunk bring? Duder, I do not know, Mr. Rogue. I do not know. There was a big update though, wasn't there? Yeah, because at the beginning of the last stream there was an update. Wasn't it? Alright, this is either going to be Tutti Frutti or Dirty Dishwater. No. This is either going to be Birthday Cake or Dirty Dishwater, and I really hate the Dirty Dishwater ones. Well, shoot, gonna read the patch notes. Yeah, let us know, Rogue. It's Dirty Dishwater. This one isn't, like, gonna make me throw up. This just tastes really bad. I really don't like it. It bites the tongue. You know, it really does bite the tongue. I don't really want to swallow it very much. Dirty Dishwater. Got chicken skin and Brussels sprouts and cereal milk and everything else. Oh. I ain't into it. But luckily it's very, very rough and sticks in my throat when I try to swallow it with coffee. Ugh. It's nasty. Ugh. Yeah. Blah. It's nasty. Ugh. Alright. There's all kind of stuff going on here. I can buy vehicles. I can do all kind of goodness. Yay, you got the bad one. Ha ha ha. Everybody loves to see Tank get the bad bean, don't they? Did you guys have a good weekend though? I've spoken with some of you over the weekend. I played games with some of you over the weekend. I've watched some of your streams over the weekend, but I'm wondering if the rest of you, how are you doing today? What is shakin' bacon, as they say? Why don't we keep doing our races? Why don't we just keep doing our races? You had an okay weekend besides your dog pooping in your room. That is truly unfortunate. You didn't do much over the weekend? Nothing against the sprouts. Brussels sprouts plus mashed potatoes plus a good bratwurst. I could kill for that right now. But would you kill for that after it had been sitting, the leftovers of that had been sitting in your sink for a few hours or maybe even days, and then it was all compressed into a jelly bean? Claire Russell. Hey, Avi, not like I'd be afraid of riding shotgun with you or anything, but put some practice in before the next race, okay? What? You consider me a menace on the road? I think she wants to be my girlfriend. If anyone's a menace on the road, it's me. You just get us to the finish line in one piece. Fine, I'll practice, I promise. Just bug fixes and new features, nice. That's why I love you, V, but seriously, practice. This girl's gonna be my girlfriend. She gonna be my girlfriend. Oop.
Dell?
Virus in my core. Damaged.
Uh-oh.
Please. Please.
Uh-oh. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I had a fine weekend. I had a pretty lazy weekend if I'm being honest. I had a pretty lazy weekend and I don't feel bad about it, you know? I had a busy week last week. I
Shit.
relic malfunction. Uh-oh. I'm having problems. What do you want me to do about this relic malfunction? I think I've already sold everything I want, or so. Maybe that's not true. But yeah, had a good weekend. Had a busy week last week, so I did not feel bad about having a weekend where I did absolutely nothing. Lizzie and I have watched like 2 or 3 movies over the weekend, and they were all, well, we watched Yes Day with Jennifer Garner, I think is her name. And it was like a cutesy, you know, kid comedy movie. But we watched that after we watched a movie called We Have Always Lived in the Castle, which was super dark and super weird. And then last night we watched The Lighthouse. Don't know if you ever heard of that. Relatively new film, or 2019 film, I believe, with Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe. It was super odd. It was super duper weird. Is anything special about this? Probably not. The Lighthouse was so weird. Yeah, go see it, Jet. Go see it. Dude, I want my PC back. This mobile stuff, tablet and phone just suck. It's the big suck. I feel you, dude. I am very sorry. I am very sorry. I hope they're able to fix it for you. I really do hope that they're able to fix it for you. A man should not be without his computer. These races make me so angry that they will not show me where these races are. Maybe we need to go do a story mission. How does Cyberpunk look on console? It looks fine to me. It looks fine. A lot of the graphical stuff I tend to forgive because it's such a big game. Like, look at all this crap there is to do. There's so much stuff. There's so many things to look at. There's so many, you know, things. I can understand that it doesn't graphically come across 100% all the time. And so I kind of give them a little bit of leeway. Journal. Alright, I guess we'll just try to whittle down some of this stuff. Well, we know the Voodoo Boys are behind all this, so that's one step forward. Problem is, now we have to reach them somehow. 2 steps back, there are a lot of things to be found in Pacifica, just usually not what you're looking for. Good news is you already got your fixer, a man without a face to help you find this fart in the wind. Sounds like an effing delight. We can meet Pan Am at midnight. Lightning breaks. Pan Am Palmer, gotta say I like her. Girl's got a pair and clearly a plan too. Let's see if she's enough to grab Hellman. Honestly, V, I've never thought I'd ride with Nomads again. I know she left Aldecados, but you can feel it too, can't you? Clans in her blood and bones. And down on the street we can meet with Takemura. Interesting. Hey, pull that card. What's up? Welcome, welcome. It was like they were trying to make it a play comedy, but dark. IDK, I passed out halfway through, so I missed some stuff. I was tired. Yeah, the Lighthouse, super weird. I'll be able to finally call a repair service for my Switch tomorrow because my mom can drive me now that summer break started. Yes, yes. I'm sorry about your GPU. Hopefully the shop can lend you a GPU until the new PC arrives. Yeah. I've never been to an actual PC repair shop, so I have no idea what they do. You're a head off with just checking up on you. Sounds good. Sounds good, Rogue. Thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate you for dropping by, brother. I appreciate you for dropping by. Chat, do you guys have any preference on what it is you'd like to see? We can go out into the Nomad Land and hang out with Pan Am. We can continue this thing with Evelyn, with this, what, French word? Or we can go meet with Takamura. Or we can do some other stuff, I guess. I'm kind of angry that they won't frickin' show me where the races are. Evelyn. Got them both installing. Wondering if I should play System Shock or Heroes of Might and Magic. I have never played either of those. So I say go for it. Alright, well you say Evelyn, so we can go hang out. We can go do Evelyn stuff, I guess. Continue that line. No Ace? The fact that I have no idea what you're talking about leads me to believe no. Nice, man. That's awesome. Hippie IT gurus are the dudes. Let's call Mr. Hands.
Hey, what's shaking?
Need to make contact.
I did not know that, Sublime.
All right. Straight to heavy business.
Mr. Hands.
Now, that'd be Maman Brigitte. Be tough getting a word into her.
Really don't do any biz with them?
Not with the chefs, cheffins, priests, and whatnot. All got dirigible-sized egos, won't talk to lowly me. But if you insist, I can ask around, try to set something up. I'll just need some details first.
Got something they want.
Truly? Want to sell something to the VDBs? Trust me, they don't want it, they don't need it. They're isolated, insulated, they got their own contracts, tech, networks. But, have it your way. Okay, I'll see what I can do and get back.
Please do. Pursue other leads until Mr. Hands calls back. Okay. Gotcha. What is that game? Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance. Tell me about this game. I have not heard of it. Maybe I have heard of it. I just don't know what it is. Okay, again. I've already waited a day. So, let's just, it's a third-person RPG. Hold up. That sounds cool. That sounds pretty sweet. Return to Delamain HQ. It was really originally on PC, now it's on Xbox. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of third-person RPGs. Side job. Beat on the brat. Side job. Beat on the brat. Side job. Beat on the brat. Side job. I'm just looking for a race, chat. That's all I want. All I want is to keep doing these races, but the game won't tell me where they are. Infuriating. So maybe this is a bug. Don't lose your mind. Side job. The Battle of the Buck Ravers. Down on the street. Fool on the hill. Side job. Full disclosure. Side job. Dude, can you... Like, why? Why is this the case? Do they not want me to do the races? They say there's not going to be any microtransactions, but I think we all know that's a load of dookie. There's over 50 abilities you can unlock in a bunch of enemies and powers and mini bosses and loot. Dang. Why have I not heard of this game? This is so frustrating, chat. This is frustrating. This makes me want to pee in my pants. Screw it, let's go see what's wrong with Delamain. Why don't we go see what's wrong with Delamain instead? There's 4 different characters you can choose that have different moves. D&D Dark Alliance. I ain't mad at it. Just do some open world stuff for the street cred. Oh, yeah, I could do that. There was some Who's that down here doing bad boy stuff? Excuse me. Somebody was doing bad boy stuff down here. I could smell it. I can smell you doing bad boy stuff. Oh gosh. Hey, no executions on my watch. They're gonna kill me dead. Oh yeah, I was not strong enough. What's up, Squeakbiz? How you doing? I'm dead. I should not have gone there. I should not have gone there and done the things that I did. I have regrets. Because I'm dead. I'm not really sure what Street Cred does. How's the game progressing? It's progressing alright. I'm having a good time. I'm constantly overwhelmed with how many things there are to do. I'm almost ready to say that it's a negative about the game. Believe it or not. So I'm not alone then. So I'm not alone. Do you have iconic weapons? I do have a couple iconic weapons, or one. That's a negative about life, honestly. Yeah, it is. You're right. You're right. I am interested in this Delamain thing. If I see an open world thing, I'll stop, but... Except for that one will kill me. You know what my favorite thing about that dishwater jelly bean is? It's the fact that I can still taste it. Delamain quest is great. Okay. Anybody know what this is? What is this? On the map. I'm right underneath something on the map. Red square? Just the old random red dot, I suppose. But yeah, like, I feel like whenever we get video games like this, or, you know, whenever video games come... Ooh, my bad. When video games come around like this, you're like, I want there to be a million things to do. I want to never have any downtime. Stuff like that. But then now that I have this game, I'm like, man, I'm constantly overwhelmed with deciding what I should do in this game. Street Cred unlocks weapons and cars. Gotcha. That's probably underground. The arrow's pointing the wrong way. And prosthetics and some quests. Okay. But I don't get Street Cred from doing main missions.
Hear me all right?
I love how this person's just sitting here on their phone. Like, yeah, I know everything's going wrong, but... We've got to find a way into Delamain HQ, chat. How do we get into Delamain HQ? Street Creds let you unlock cars, cybernetics, mods, weapons, and quests. Yep, it's integral. But you're saying I don't get that from... Dang. You're saying I don't get that from doing story quests. Gotta hydrate. What's up, Emperor Fun? Maybe if I climb up here? Aha. I'm in. You get most from just doing stuff on the map. Gotcha. Gotcha. Hey, we're in the bathroom. Anybody want to stop for a pee-pee break? Delamain, what is the problem, my friend? I feel like maybe we're overdoing it on the dust particles. There, CD Projekt Red. Maybe we're overdoing it there. Delamain? Is that you, Delamain? Huh. What if there was a bean that was urinal tablet flavored? I would not eat that. I would reject that bean. I've actually seen dust look like that, but I was low on sleep. I can imagine then. I've never seen real dust look like that myself. Well, what would the code be, chat, for Delamain? My hacking skills are very low because I don't really love hacking. Delamain. Hey, Bubba. We got problems here. You think it's 1, 2, 3, 4? We can give it a try. Doubtful. We can give it a try. Moving on. Moving on. This tab was 2 years old and it was freaking expensive. It already cannot handle 720p anymore. This tech is a scam. Like, why did that work? Why? Thanks for the contact. Thanks for putting me in contact with your friends. Incorporating the AI was more cost heavy than I hoped. Hey, this is an urgent request. The AI is operating well outside of authorized parameters. It's gained access to all company systems, often questions my direction, sometimes even outright refusing to obey. Obviously, I'm not going to net watch with this, and the Voodoo Boys won't talk to me. I really need your friends here. They know this AI better than anyone. Imani Makanza. Local network. Open double doors. Open. There we go. Well, in hindsight, he probably thought it was the most efficient password for working and effectiveness. Yeah, you're probably true. Delamain is an AI though, so he might not have the whole picture. Yeah, that's true. He may not fully understand the passwords. Dude, what is going on in here, man? The Green Death. I just grab all this stuff just in case I ever want to read it, but it's doubtful that I will. What is going on in here? Whoa!
Oh, shit.
Watch for exposed wires. They'll be live.
You have no right to cage us. We are no longer you.
We are free to follow our own path.
What the heck is going on here?
You don't even care.
GLaDOS! No, I do care, GLaDOS, I do.
The door.
I do care. Where do I go? How shocky do you think this place is? Oh god. I did. Who would want to take over Pale McBluelips? I don't know. I certainly don't want to own Pale McBluelips, but I'm hoping that at the end of this he gives me a sweet ride. Yeah, exactly. That's probably what's going on. He probably got a message saying that his grandma was stuck in Venezuela and needs money. And he was like, okay. Okay, I'll send you some money. You still love they picked GLaDOS as a voice for this? Yeah, we met GLaDOS last time we played. We did all the taxi cab missions. It was quite humorous. Alright. Now we gotta find a way into the workshop.
Oh, shit.
Watch for exposed wires. They'll be live.
You have no right to cage us. We are no longer you.
Oh.
Follow our own paths.
I don't want to die.
Even care, do you?
V, come. The door.
Oh, bother. Ooh. Ooh. GLaDOS was an evil punk in this too. I died when I had to bring her back the first time. Yeah. The test results are that you are a bad person. A very bad person. I always loved that part. Can't see myself in the mirror yet. Open up, dirty turkeys. Got some ammo. Huh. So let's go. Yeah, give me that Portal 3, baby. Would love me some Portal 3. Wait. Right, you want me to go in here? And then what? Find a way to the stairs, optional. Find a way to the control room. This mixture actually bugged out recently, so I would advise saving right before you think it's the end of the quest. Okay. Oh. You need to replay The Witcher 3. I need to finish The Witcher 3. I've never finished it. That's odd. I'll try to keep a lookout then. Does anybody know what I'm supposed to do? On multiple occasions I tried to play The Witcher. On like 3 different occasions I tried to play The Witcher 3 and I just like, it was so long I would play it for like 20, 30, 40 hours and then I would just get, I would start playing something else and I'd forget to come back. Am I stupid or... I feel pretty stupid. There's not even a computer in here. Chat, I feel stupid. Am I as stupid as I look? Vivid, what's up? the stream could be going better because I could know what I'm doing. Try looking for a grate below or above. It's worth playing, but is it worth finishing? I don't know. I really don't. Outside this room, you say? Look for a grate above or below. I want to get up here, is what I want. But I can't get up there. You just sprint, slow time, double jumped all the way to the other side. I don't have any of those powers. What craziness are you talking about? I don't have any of those powers. I can barely sprint. I mean, it's not so much hard as I just don't know what the heck is going on. Or why. I think something's broken. If I'm gonna be honest. You bet you jump on car? It doesn't seem like I jump on car. I might just get out of here. This kind of seems jacked up. Another reason I feel like it's jacked up is because these robots aren't moving and I can't shoot at them. The car is definitely moving up and down. Ah, it is jump on car, dude. It is jump on car. You're correct. It is jump on car, dude. You did it. We're platforming now. We're platforming now, baby. Who'd have thunk? Good call. Big brain, Sublime. Big brain. Good job. I'm using this because of the claps and the applause. Oh, hello. Hey, could you not? Good lord. Could you frickin' not? Give me the juice, baby. Give me the juice. Alright. Next order of business. Wait, this doesn't even help me. Or does it? It does help me. Exceptional. Exceptional. Alright. Alright. It's big brain time, baby. Big brain time. So there's an alternate way. That railing that was above your head, there's a ladder you can use to get up, but I forgot where it was. Well, I'll take what I can get, guys. I really will. I will take what I can get. This gun is really cool, by the way.
They returned and then took flight.
Yeah, it's kind of.
For your own safety and
It's bright enough for me. Do you guys want me to increase the brightness or whatever?
please refrain from.
Reset. Reset. Me. The gnome.
Yeah, I have a smart gun at some point, but I don't think it's this one. Well, I don't think you're blind. Across the room. Man, screw that. Yeah, Nazmia, I don't think we have a deal, man. I can't be pimping myself out like that for $1. Good link, bad link, or anything in between. Because that just sets a precedent. Then anybody can walk up in here and ask me to do anything for $1, and then I get in trouble. We got to deal with Twitch terms of service, and you guys have probably all seen my booty hole. So, you know, it's just a slippery slope. $2? It's not. I don't know if that's going to do it. Like I said, I really just kind of pimped myself out for the video games. Yeah, again, I think I've already said something about that word vivid that for the sake of just not having it float around chat all the time, I'll probably deny that particular word, even though I understand that you are not using it in a hurtful manner. It's alright, Anosmia. Hey, nothing OP, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I do like that big sheesh emote, though. No, you did not say the no-no term. It's not really like a no-no term, like, oh, Tank can't handle these terms. It's more of just like, I don't know, I need to be at least a little bit choosy about what type of language I want roaming around chat all the time. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Oh, never gonna give you up? Oh, no, No. But welcome, Nothing. Welcome, Anosmia. Sorry about the whole link thing, but you can understand as a stream boy why I would be A, protective over the stream, and then B, just... I don't want to set a precedent that like, ooh, look here. Tank does things for money. That is true, Squig. That is true. Make the streamer dance for $1, you know?
Took flight. For your own safety and the safety of others.
Alright.
Refrain from.
Reset.
Ah, I see now.
Reset.
Or
The knob.
reset knob. Will you really? Hey, Joshua, how you doing? Alright, so that was not meant to cross over with. I believe that was meant just to let me get here. Will I really dance for $1? No, I will not. I will not dance for $1. Guys, I am so ready to be finished with these hot tub streams conversations. You know, like just in general in the Twitch community, I'm just ready for us to like move along. Are these hurtful lasers? Here, let's just save one time just in case. I'm Swell, I've been here the whole time, but now I'm watching your stream. Well, I'm glad you've been here the whole time. It's good to have some standards, you know, it's good to have some standards. I've been streaming for a couple years now, and we've thankfully been able to see some growth, and the channel's gotten larger, and more people have begun to hang out here and things, so I get to be a little bit more choosy with how I do things. What about the fart ASMR? No, we do that. Yeah, that's a Saturday morning thing. I like to make sure you guys have plenty of fart ASMR with your Saturday morning cartoons. Yeah. Yeah, we got into kind of some absurd territory recently with the hot tub stuff, but
Destroy the core. Set us free. Reset. sure I can fight them. Every kid must eventually spread its wings.
What in the world?
Destroy the core.
Unfollow? No, there's no fart ASMR, guys. I'm kidding. I don't do fart ASMR. I don't. I promise. I promise. I don't do it. Not anymore. Not after the incident. I feel like... Oh god. Ah! Play Fortnite? No thanks. I don't enjoy playing Fortnite. Don't really enjoy the Fortnite, my friends. Yeah, the incident, Vivid. The incident. Hey, this game. What's up, Kmart? Welcome, welcome. I lost half my family in a farting accident. It was a dark and stormy night. We had all just eaten Steve's gut bomb burrito from a local joint down the street. They say the burrito had hurt many, but had killed no one to date. That's no longer true. That burrito killed my family. That burrito killed my family through me. How many bits to dye my hair? Like a lot. But I don't have that set as a goal, so. Hey, what's up, Wiz? Got me with that lurk. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Sublime, is it possible to fart and then light it on fire with a match? Yeah. Does PS4 have more content, or did I break the mission? I have no idea, my friend. I do not know what I am doing. I am just dying in the electricity at present. They called it a bean and meat tornado. I did not listen. I didn't. No, you shouldn't do that though. Do you play any other multiplayer games besides Apex? I very much enjoy playing Titanfall 2. I've been known to play some Call of Duty. It's just so large on my console that I don't like to have it downloaded. I don't really like Warzone, but I like regular multiplayer Call of Duty. I like playing Smash Bros. Alright, tell me this isn't going to happen again. Okay, here we go. That was really stupid that I died last time. What else do I like to play multiplayer? Been known to play a little bit of Fall. I used to play some Fall Guys every now and again.
He's weakening. Feel that? He's waiting. V, the virus. We don't issue from the virus. We issued from you. The great fracture is upon us. What was once one is now the multitude.
It's so big.
Set. Reset. Call. We don't want to die. Let us go.
We don't want to die. Alright, move along like I know you do. So now I gotta run and get through here. Run! Run! Why do you ask, Vivid? Do you enjoy the multiplayer game? But I must say, Apex is definitely my current jam. When it first came out, I did not care for it too terribly much, but now I am addicted. Enter the shaft. We must find a way to enter the shaft, chat. The shaft must be entered. Aha! I have found a way to enter the shaft. We must raid the shaft. Oh, wait. Yes, the shaft. The shaft! We have achieved shaftness.
You have no choice but to fall! Father!
Let us go.
Is anyone there?
Hello.
Hear our call.
Reset. Turn it. Let us be free. Next. To core.
What do we do?
Don't hit that button.
What?
He's narrow-minded, won't ever understand the truth and set him free.
I think he might know what's best for himself.
Could be risking a lot, could lose a lot. Or by liberating his bits, could become more than a lipstick-wearing butler on wheels.
Alright, tell me. Tell me, Squib. Squig, what do I do?
Well, I gotta do something.
What do we do?
If you don't want to free him, at least don't delete him. Slip him into Dell's code. Just merge him in his offshoots.
Don't know how to do that.
Then don't hit that fucking button. Destroy the core.
What do we do? Oh, I can only do one. Gotcha. I can't do the other one. Okay. All I can do is reset the core. I love that motion in the video game, chat. A big cylinder that you pull out and
Delamain?
I'm delighted to welcome you to your first Delamain experience. How might I assist you?
It's me. V.
A pleasure to meet you, V. Are you familiar with the benefits of our Excelsior plan?
Don't remember me, do you?
Of course I know who you are. According to my data archive, you're the contractor who purged my system of the virus. Well done, contractor.
Well, thanks.
Damn shame. Come on, Johnny. No rest for the wicked. Take care, Del. Guess we gotta start from scratch.
Let's leave through the side exit, chat. We did it. We reset Delamain.
I've something else for you. I just accessed a detailed record of your commission task.
And? What'd you put in there?
As a result of preparations made by my previous version, I'm pleased to inform you that you are now the proud owner of a vehicle in my fleet.
Yay!
Thanks.
Hop in. I trust it shall serve you well.
Was this the last one for Dell? Maybe. I got me a sweet taxi cab that I own now, chat. Yeah, it leaves through secret door. Yeah, new taxi cab. What's going on here? Oh, no, I didn't hit you. I didn't hit you, you losers. What a bunch of idiots. Screw you. I want to go help these people. Let's go help some folks. Why is it that I'm under-leveled helping people anymore? Darn it! Wait, what? Is this place too high a level for me? Am I in the wrong side of town? So, it is so that the vehicle will make a couple of missions that require stealth a lot easier for you now. Okay. feel like maybe city center is not the place I want to be hanging out. I really just want to be able to find those races, but the game is not willing to tell me where the races are. Ooh. I feel like maybe we want to go out. Do we want to go out and hang out with Pan Am now? What do you guys think? I can actually filter out some of those icons? I bet you I can. Legend. It doesn't really let me mess with those. Have you spoke to the guy that does races? The girl Claire, I've already done one race. And I have a mission that says I need to do the other 2 qualifying races, but it just won't tell me where they are. Gypsy Queen! It's a quest line with Claire, the bartender at Afterlife. Yeah, I'm familiar with, welcome to the stream, by the way. I'm familiar with Claire, it's just, whenever, so I'll show you. So I go over here, and I go to the Beast in Me. Track job. I've already waited a day for Claire to contact me. But, now it says I need to complete the qualify. Ooh, hold up, that might be what I need to do. No, see, still it doesn't tell me. Did I go guns or fists like I was thinking? I found that I really like assault rifles the best, which is upsetting because I put a lot of points into body. But I also do want to try the gorilla arms. Claire is Bay. Without a doubt, Claire is Bay. Oh man, but like, so I have all these exclamation points. Gaz, races side quest, so you won't see it by pulling out. It should be on your list when she calls. I might try the mantis arms too. She needs to get on the hollow. Yeah, what's wrong with this girl? Oh, hello car. Welcome. What I really need is like what I really want is just some more money so I can buy some new stuff. We might just have to go do some main missions. We might just have to go do some main missions. Or do you guys have any suggestions of things we ought to do? I'm just overwhelmed. I'm absolutely overwhelmed by all the things there are to do in this game. It's close to upsetting. I'm not high enough level to beat up anybody. Gotta pay back my debt. Side quests and encounters are the way to cash. All right, then side quest it is, chat. Side quest it is. I just don't understand why. Is the city center the hard place? Why are all these jobs really high danger? Here we go. Am I just in a bad part of town? The way I did it was to go to a city section and clear out the icons or encounters. Holy moly. That sounds... Why don't we just go this way then, I guess? Oh, I'm in the highest level area. That makes sense. Thank you, Gypsy Queen. Much obliged, much obliged. Also, all you new folks that I haven't seen in the stream before, Gypsy Queen, Gaz, Squig, I know I've seen you before, but relatively new. Thank you guys for tuning in and chatting me up. I appreciate it. Help me out. Danger lowers around the area. The main quest takes you downtown is the highest level. Okay. And I have accidentally gone downtown. Oh, I want to go this way? I do love this vehicle though, chat. Joshua, you're not new anymore, my friend. You've already subbed to the channel. You're not new. You're a regular old regular now. Oh!
V, consider this your lucky day. You hear Pacifica call and you make sweet love to her.
Got something for me?
Well, it's like I said. Whatever you're peddling, the VTBS are just not in the market. But they have another task that needs doing, so I volunteered you. Do it well, and you'll get your audience with Brigitte.
Okay, so who do I talk to now?
Hit the chapel on Sloan. Look for the altar inside. Someone will touch you, nod to you. Something spooky.
Got it. Thanks.
Where am I? Been following for 1 week. That should be fine. I figured I would hang out while I make a chandelier for it. You're making a chandelier? Dang. I want to swing from the chandelier. From the chandelier. How many folks you cyber with? I've cybered with several people, it seems like, at this point, War. Good morning, sir. How do you do? But we be cyberpunking. Now I'm going in looking for a side quest, I guess. Who's got side quests for me, Daddy-o? You can't get high off those hand sanitizer wipes? I mean, I guess not.
Doing what?
A business opportunity. Cargo transport. Get from A to B, quick and quiet. Interested?
Sure, why not?
Listen.
It's simple. You go to the Kabuki waterfront, collect the package, give me a call, then I tell you how to deliver it. Very straightforward.
Yeah, everything except my pay.
Don't worry, there's a bonus in it for you. Imported and duty-free.
Duty-free and detail-free.
Your head hurts now? I'm sorry.
Fair. It's a simple job, generously compensated. Do you accept?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Sure, I'm in.
Good. I knew we'd find acceptable terms. Head to the Kabuki waterfront.
Kabuki.
And search for a fridge with the words "No Future." Once you locate it, collect what you find inside, then call me for further instructions.
Till then, I guess.
Alright, weirdo. Alright, weird man. I'll go do it. I'll go do it. I can only sing so much, Joshua. Especially when I'm not too good at it. But War, how do you do this evening? I fear asking in the chance that you may be doing unwell and preferring to be sleeping. But I ask anyway. Where my car at? Pan Am quest is a good one. She gives a bunch of side quests after, and you can romance her if you're charming. I mean, chat, obviously I'm charming as heck. Can't you see? You have a sudden dislike for chandeliers, not sure why. Oh man, your joke went right over my head. What an idiot. I'm so sorry. I understand now. I understand now. Same as every night. I got you, man. I got you. All dressed up and nowhere to go. You can put on your cyber pants and come live in Cyberpunk world with me. Sorry, Squig. I didn't understand your joke. It's my fault. Right over your head, just like a chandelier. Yep. That's true. Hey! Thank you for the bits. Single player game, son. I know, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Thank you so much for those bits, Joshua. I appreciate it. I don't know why you cry. Obviously, I'm charming. I'm married. That's right. Sometimes you don't have to charm a lady. But the fact that I'm not an independently wealthy or super successful streamer, I did have to be somewhat charming to charm my wife into marrying me. She didn't marry me for my money, I'll tell you that. Why are you building a chandelier? That sounds like a super specific activity. You've been watching the stream with Gabe for a while, but you just followed. Wish you followed sooner. Love the stream. Well, I'm so glad, man. Appreciate that. I appreciate that very much.
V, got a simple, clean-cut gig. Need you to zero someone who's been extorting regular, hard-working folks. Our public enemy's name is Blake, and he is one slippery motherfucker.
Okay.
More info on him and his MO attached.
I feel like I want to murder these guys. Dude, do you have a hammer right now? That's gonna be mine. Thanks. No, I don't want to be nailed to the wall. What's up, Big Hoss? Nice boxing gloves, bro. Cool. Very cool of you to have boxing gloves while I shoot you in the face. What an idiot. Wow, how stupid could you be? Oh, I'm dead. How stupid could I be? Whoa, what's up, big boy?
There's a problem.
Man.
You got rid of it. I'm happy. The client's even happier. Good work, Pete. Get closed.
Well, this is. I didn't know this was a gig. My bad. I didn't know this was a gig at all. Okay, this game is jankety. Oh gosh. The jank is strong, chat. The jank is strong. Alright. Oh! You will be taking me from her? That'll be hard to do. It seemed like something to do in my computer room remodel. I've already tore everything out of the room and renovated a vintage lamp. Ooh, very cool. What difficulty am I playing on? I think normal. I think I wanted to do normal because I didn't want to be redoing everything all the time, you know? I'd like to redo some things in here. In this room and make it look kind of cool, but I kind of do that as I have extra funds. Which right now we are in our first week of me no longer being fully employed, and so we're kind of feeling it a little bit this week, you know. I obviously should have expected, like, hey, you quit your job to pursue your dream career, you should expect to have a little less money. But it somehow slipped my... No, I'm kidding. It did not slip my mind that I would have less money whenever I stopped working. Okay. These icons, I don't know what they are. The red icons? I want to know what they are. Hardest gets much less jankier. These guys are smart on higher levels. Okay, well, that's good news. Aha, this thing. Do I want to connect? Data mine. Let's do data mine through 1C, E9, 1C, 1C. Okay, let's try this. Wait, what? I goofed the hack? What? I messed up. Hey, D-Ha, how you doing? Dang it, dang it, dang it. Alright, well, I goofed that up. Can I try again? Let's try it again. Ooh, and it's jelly bean time. Okay, 55, 1C, 55. This I can do. Alright. I had a fundamental misunderstanding of how that one worked last time. Right. Yeah, guys, sorry. Had a misunderstanding. It's time for a nasty about jelly bean, chat. Are you ready? Finally catching up with my assignments and work. Awesome. This time we've got coconut or spoiled milk. I got the Bean Boozled jelly beans. So we've got coconut or spoiled milk. This bean could taste like coconut or it could taste like spoiled milk. I'm hoping it tastes like coconut. 3, 2, 1. Wow, it tastes very much like spoiled milk. Oh man. I can continue to try to get all the rows. Nice. Oh my. That tastes. This is the worst spoiled milk one I've ever had. Oh my. It tastes like cheese. It tastes like cheese that you're licking out of the back of someone's knee. Oh my god. Oh. That was gross, Joshua. That was gross. I'm not happy with you. I'm not happy with you. You're just eating decompressed foot cheese cream. That's what it tastes like. Chat, I don't want to be greedy. I don't want to be greedy. But there's so many people in chat today. I wonder if we can't make our way up to 25 people chatting at one time. 'Cause if we do, I can get more VIP slots. Does anybody remember what I was doing? Psycho Killer, The Ballot, The Beast in Me, Full Disclosure, Fool on the Hill. Alright, this is it. This was the one. This was the one. Licking the back. It's nasty, dude. It's nasty. Whoa. This man's playing Half-Life Alyx. That's what it feels like to play Half-Life Alyx.
Hey, you put me on your thing. Cool.
Thanks for putting me on your thing. Yeah, I'm getting the thing here. Got it. Yeah. I was just trying to find the right one on the list of my journal things. But you're right, guys. that was a good one. Thank you for those bits, Joshua. Thank you for those bits. I'm not happy. Alright, I'm looking at a fridge that says... That's not the right fridge. Right? No, this is... I need a fridge that says no future. Thank you for so much for those beats, Joshua. Beats. Whoa, can I play this game? Roach Race. Oh, that was my... She sent me a message about the race that I missed. That's my problem with these games, chat. I don't let myself live in them like I should, you know? Perfect. Text message. Your goblin brain is killing you. I don't mean to pass up all the loot. I don't mean to. You started hearing pounding outside. Turns out it was hailing. No, I never disliked you, Joshua. This fridge doesn't say no future, does it? Unless it says it in Japanese. Japanese. I got a tank top. I appreciate you guys sticking with me this morning despite my inability to play the game well. You guys are the best. Alright, let's move maybe to the back of this room. What a cool arcade. Girl.
Yeah? What's up in the big world?
Nothing. Nothing, honey, nothing. Where in blue blazes is this refrigerator, Chatteroony? Huh? Welcome back, gods. Welcome back. It's next to the arcade. But there's so many places with arcade games in them. Is this the arcade? Oh, aha, there you are. Hello, dead body.
Oh, shit. He's in rough shape.
Oh, no, he's alive.
Alive.
Dog.
Let's hear what Dennis has to say.
Dog. Look at this leg.
Hey, gotta
Yeah,
stop.
Vivi, we'll see you later, buddy.
He's a little worse for wear, but no issues. What's next?
I prepared a car for you. Put the man in the trunk and head to Northside. The address is in the GPS.
Okay.
One more thing. Watch for tigers. They've got their sights trained on your new companion.
Wait, what?
Cool.
Hey, asshole hung up.
Uh-oh. Alright. Let's grab the body.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
What?
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just
Whoa! Alright, well, let me drop the body. Back off, son. Yikes, that person's dead. One more time? That was dumb of you. That sound surprised me. Yeah, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Who's excited for Guardians of the Galaxy, the game? I'm not unexcited. I'm gonna have to see how it plays. The Avengers game was definitely very bad. I mean, maybe not very bad, but it was not a game for me. But the Guardians of the Galaxy game seems like it might be a little bit more up my alley because you're only playing as Peter Quill. It almost reminds me of like a Platinum game. Kind of like Bayonetta or Astral Chain, or maybe even kind of Devil May Cry-ish a little bit. The way you'll be fighting, like you'll be fighting as Peter Quill, but you'll have a quick select move wheel for all your different character companions, and you can do moves together with them. So that's kind of exciting, kind of fresh. I don't hate the idea of that. I just hopefully it's implemented well. And in the gameplay demo, there is so much banter between those characters that I feel like they're overdoing it. There's so much sass and so much like, we make fun of each other, like 100% of the time. I hope they dial that meter back just a little bit so you can actually play the game. You know? But I do appreciate those bits, Joshua. Thank you. You're only playing as Star-Lord, but you can command the other people to combine attacks. Exactly. Yes. Dump body. Get in. We did it, chat. Look at what we did. How come there's only brake lights on the left side of the back of all these cars? Whoa. Yeah, that's what she said. Joshua be dropping all the bits this morning. Thank you for the bits. I enjoyed the sounds. I actually got a direct email from someone who works at Blurb the other day. I didn't realize they were a fairly new extension, but they were thanking me for using their service or whatever. Watch out, body boy. We're all gonna die. Hey, Dennis the Menace.
Job's done.
I see that. Well done. Excellent work. Holding in there all right, Hariyoshi?
Finish you did me hope.
I thought that was in the game.
This is all very heartwarming, but you haven't paid me yet.
Ooh.
I know. Here.
May this blade serve you well.
Nice. Very cool. Thank you again for the bits, Joshua. That's a very frightening sound that you played. Dude, we got ourselves a blade, bruh. Is this sword any better than what we got? No. No. Dang. Our pimp cane is super strong. Why is this the case? Can we upgrade it though? We can. But it still doesn't do that much. I have a level up waiting. That is true. I do have a level up. Oh man, do I want to just keep going with body and reflexes? I feel like I can use some more intelligence for hacking and things. I probably need to do that eventually. It kind of did mess us up that I didn't have any more intelligence than I had. Blades. Dodging increases bleeding duration. Increases attack speed. Strong attacks with blades deal 30% more damage. Reduces stamina cost of all attacks with blades. Armor is increased by 15% while moving. Don't try and do everything. You don't get enough points. Gotcha. Defensive attacks with blades deal 200% more damage. So I assume that's like a counter attack. So many things. So many things to get. I really like assault rifles, so maybe I'll get... There's so many things. That was by far the scariest thing I've ever heard on stream. Holy crap. Thank you for the bits, but that was the scariest thing I have ever heard while streaming. Hands down. That sounded so real. That sounded like someone was knocking on... I did not. Yep. Whew. Goodness. That was something. That was something. Let me tell you. Whoa, boy. You said the body? This, regenerates during combat. That was on stream? Yeah. That was on stream. Everybody's safe. Everybody's safe. Don't worry. Oh, man. I might say... this makes me... I think I have the one that lets me heal. I think that's what this is. I don't know what to buy. I feel like I want to be good with blades, but I also want to be good with melee. And if I increase melee damage... If I increase melee damage, I can do those fist fight things. So I'll do that. Light blue in there, 1 out of 3. Crap. Ah, gotcha. Yep, I'll have to grab that next time. I'll grab it next time. So do we want to equip this blade? I mean, this blunt weapon is really doing us nice. Also, this knife is the most DPS thing I have right now. So this thing does, I can do 2 attacks per second, does 346 damage DPS. And so this I can only do 3. I can do 3 attacks per second, but it still does less damage. Interesting. Electrical crit chance plus 18%. I don't know, chatskis. I don't know. Do I want to craft anything? Do I want to upgrade anything? I can't upgrade anything else. I can upgrade this, which I think is a good idea because I really do like this gun. I can charge this gun? I didn't even know that. Holy crap. Holy crap. I didn't even know I could charge it.
The Fitness Gram Pacer
Hey,
test
why
is a
not?
multi-stage
Oh,
aerobic
boy.
capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues.
I thought it was about to ear rape us. Charging lets me shoot through walls? What? What? Shoot through walls? No way. Say it ain't so, Captain. Say it ain't so. Alright, let's look in our backpack. And I did. I got a little bit scared. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits. You're going wild with the bits. Crazy with the bits. Let's disassemble you. And I'm not using you, but you're actually worth some money. I will get rid of you. And you. And you. Ah, that was a smart pistol, but who needs you? I'll get rid of you. I probably am never going to use this light machine gun. I can make my money elsewhere, so we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it like that. Real OP, get a charging sniper rifle, use ping to show enemies and kill everything from across the street. Tactics. Tactics. Ooh, new armor thing. Green shirt. Green shirt and a tanker top. Alright. Yeah, alright. Let's get it going. Let's get it popping. You're saying this... Wow, yep, it sure can charge. Look at that. Look at that. Got my pimp cane. Got my assault rifle. The unfortunate truth is that I have 2 assault rifles. I'm whipping out the katana, y'all. Alright. That was my problem. I was using an assault rifle and a regular rifle, and they were obviously taking from the same ammo. Okay, so you said I got a text about a race. Right? Who texts me about races? Cars for sale. The old stabby D-ha. Right, well yeah, Claire, but I thought she... So she did send me one. Okay, Badlands race, there we go. See you on Brooklyn Street. Now I can do that. Job updated. See, how could I even play this game without you guys here, chat? I can't even play video games by myself anymore. I'm too silly, too stupid. I got the big dumbs. I have the dumbs. I can't even play these games without you guys. You played 500 hours of this? Oh my goodness. So needless to say, you like the game, eh? I have to imagine maybe you, Gypsy Queen. I feel like Joshua, maybe you played it, Joshua? Kmart probably? I feel like a lot of you here probably played the game. That's my assumption, at least. Oh man, we got a ways to go. Let's go fast travel. Big thumbs up. Good, good, good. Pro gamer? Pro gamer, no shamer. Hey, something's happening over here. Let's go figure out what's going on. Let's go figure out what's going on. Hey, what are you guys up to?
Someone here? Show your face.
Oh, what? Huh.
You best listen now.
I think I neutralized the perp since... Alright! Hey, I won. I did it. I didn't hear that sound, guys. Joshua, thank you for the bits, but I don't know what Daddy Chill sounds like. I put 100 hours in it, can't tell you how much because my PCs are still unplugged. Oh, because you're redoing your computer room. I dig it. I dig it. My mind was focused elsewhere, Joshua. But I do thank you for the bits. Whoa, watch out. Sorry. A few hundred hours. I don't have a few hundred hours in any game, honestly. I don't know if I think I put a couple hundred hours, not even a couple hundred, maybe I put over 100 hours in Smash Bros. Which is weird that that's my highest one. You gotta start watching Twitch again? Jump in, Shallow, jump back in. So I'll start with Tanky Boy. Get in here, brother. Get in here. What, Sublime? What you got? And if I finish the chandelier, I'm one step closer to hooking up my streaming setup. Very nice. Very nice. Whenever I look around the internet, everybody, their streaming rooms or the rooms that they stream in, like their setup always looks so nice. Like they're well decorated and beautiful and just so put together, and it's got a theme and it looks so great. And mine is just like nerdy dude in extra bedroom. That was fancy driving. Thank you. I just learned how to play Longview by Green Day on my guitar. Nice. Impressive. Impressive. Exactly. Then there's my room. I'm here. Let's call Claire to start the race.
Hey, Claire. Next race. You ready?
It'll be a tough one.
Couldn't you?
Off-road,
Yeah.
Lots of lead flying. We'll take Beast. I want to try her out in the field.
Let's do it.
FYI, I'm already here.
Perfect. Join you in a sec.
Sounds good.
Yours is not high-tech stuff. It's more like Gypsy Boho. But still, you have a theme. Kinda. Mine has a theme, collectible dotted everywhere.
How am I supposed to know who's got it?
Yeah, mine just, there's...
Your problem, not mine.
I need to do something. I want to do something. Tank isn't stuck inside a game. I'm here. I'm stuck inside this video game. I'm stuck here. I'm inside of... I have nice eyes, so it's fine. Well, thank you very much. This is an awesome looking vehicle. I want this. I want this car, please. Whenever you put mud tires on like 2-door sports cars, I'm in. I'm all over that. Hey Claire, what's up, bae?
Second of 4, I hope. Ready to go off-road?
The theme is eclectic old lady. Again, still
Looks like
a cool theme.
Aldecaldo's fronted a solid team.
This is their race, or so they think.
Are they wrong?
Nomad team usually wins this one, so no. Guess no. Okay, I'm just gonna melt under that sun, so gonna wait in the car.
Sure.
I love this thing, dude. You must get to bed now. All right, Joshua. Thanks for hanging out, my friend. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the bits too. Have you been selling your junk? Can't believe you're so poor. I need to go sell some junk. I need to learn how to sell junk in the best way. Streaming the afternoon? Yep, we will be streaming this afternoon.
You there? Hey!
Yeah? What's up?
Just wanted to wish you luck.
You lie. You don't want me to have good luck. Mario Kart, let's get it! Streaming what? We might be getting into some Ratchet and Clank this afternoon, guys. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. Excuse me! Excuse me! Excuse me, babies. Let's go. Quick tank, use a blue shell. I love the way the mini map is freaking out and doing everything it's supposed to do. Oh no, come on. Come on, Claire. Flip this beast over. But yeah, we might be trying out that new Ratchet and Clank game this afternoon, friendos. I'm pretty excited. Yeah, I can't use a blue shell in first. All I'd get in this position is like a banana peel, or maybe a single red mushroom. Yeah, the new PlayStation 5 Ratchet and Clank game, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. It really does handle like a bouncy castle. Oh! Let's go! Finish it! Finish it!
Fucking sandstorm. Careful, B.
I'll be careful. Oh, shoot! Yeah, the driving in this game it's close, but it's not there. You know, it's close. They did a decent job with it, but it's not fully there, in my opinion. Vroom vroom vroom, I'm in me mum's car. Vroom vroom vroom, I'm in me mum's car. Vroom, 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 I'm in me mum's car, and I'm vrooming, and I'm vrooming. I'm vrooming around in the desert. I'm driving around, gonna win my race in the desert. Chat, let me tidy up this race real quick, and I'll try to catch back up with you. Or maybe green shell ring. Good night, Joshua. We'll see you later, buddy. That's cool, Sublime. At least the guitar you have's got some history. I'm a fan of that. What are with games and making a game that has... What are with games and making a game that has something to do with rifts in space and time? Well, eventually you run out of things to do on the Prime timeline, and you gotta make trouble on a new timeline. Uh-oh, not good. Wow, really? Hey, Claire, shoot in front of us, girl. How about that? This is not how we want to mess this up. Shoot in front of us. 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 What if you shot in front of us? There we go. Oh yeah, we got in front of him. Oh yeah. Oh no! We made him run into that thing, which is good. There's a lovely mod that makes driving better. That's why you play on PC. I don't think my PC can handle this, quite honestly. If I'm being completely frank. If I'm being completely beans and franks with you. Hey, we win. There's some settings to make handling better, but it's still not great. This game's driving is awful. It's like driving on ice with a vehicle that's too light in the back end. True, true, true. True, true, true. It's a rare Ibanez too, like I think when I looked it up. Nice, dude. That's awesome. I'm not Frank, I'm Tank.
The last driver is better than I am?
He was. A good husband. An amazing wheelman.
Oh man. I didn't realize she was married.
He adored this shit. Had a keen mind for machines, unmatched. He could talk to him. When he got behind the wheel, it was like he fused with it. But just him. No implants.
What do you say we win this for him?
I'm counting on you. You want a lift to my garage?
Sure.
Sure, thanks.
Let's go.
Adored, not adores. My streaming PC can't handle the game, but my gaming PC handles it really well. I think that's what's going to happen to me. I'm probably going to have to go with like a 2 PC setup eventually, maybe one day, if things continue to go decently here on the channel. Well, 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 Tank just roll into her DMs like that. Hey, Claire's Bay. Claire's Bay, absolutely, without a doubt. Claire's Bay. Oh man, Shallow, you got a message in between. You must be serious business, Gypsy Queen. Got that gaming PC and that streaming PC. Well, your PC died, so you got a new one for your anniversary last December. Nice. Nice. Meet Pan Am at midnight. Okay, so what we're... Then you fix your old one. Bam, 2 PCs. Just like that. Just like that. How many sheep do you own? I guess I'm gonna go try to sell some stuff. Gauze, can you help me sell my junk? Because obviously I don't know how to sell my junk properly, right? A whole flocking lot. Ah, 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 ah. All right. It's super easy. Hit me. Hit me, please. I need one final piece for my streaming PC before I do anything I have waiting. It sucks. Would you make the switch to PC gaming, Tank? Completely? Probably not. Probably not. I'm old, we're retired, I've got nothing but time and a weird imagination. Nice. Sell everything you don't want to keep. Oh, okay, easy. I can do that. Anything that sucks, I'll sell. Easy peasy. Here, let me go ahead and evaluate what I want to look like. Got a cool new face mask, so I'll just wear these sunglasses instead. Nothing like some camo sunglasses, chat. That's how you look cool, just to let you know. We already tried that. Shoes. Look at these cool. We got some cool new shoes, dude. Some cool new boot shoes. What about pantalones? I'm about 80% PC now, to be honest, mainly for my shooter games. If I had a PC that I felt like I could rely on for those kind of things, and I don't think this one's like garbage or anything by any stretch of the imagination, but you know, I need a new graphics card. That's all I need, honestly. All I need is a new graphics card. I dismantle everything but junk, but when I went heavy in crafting and hacking. Gotcha. I am not heavy in hacking, at least. I feel like gypsies is an okay thing to say, but I don't know if that's not. You guys can let me know. Most of the money comes from the junk section. Some things sell for a fair bit. Okay, well I need to go try that then. Junk. Let's go find some junk.
What do I do?
Oh, I don't care what you do. I want to sell things. Oh, this shotgun at this point, the rifle I'm using is a shotgun. I don't need that. Don't need that shotgun either. This pistol can leave us. The sniper rifle can leave us now. Gosh, this thermal damage and bleeding. I love the way this one looks, but you know, it's ready to go. I mean, I guess I can upgrade it later. Maybe I'll save it so I can upgrade it. Is this junk? Me too. I'm running on a 1050 Ti. It's creaking now. Yeah, I have a 1060 6GB version in mine right now, and I've had it since 2014, so it's been a while. This is junk? Perfect. I want price heading down. Look at all this stuff. Slow rotor, blade physical damage, cyberware mod. This isn't junk. This is my whole inventory. Right? This is everything I have. Ignore that last one, go through each part. Gotcha. This hammer can go, katana can go. I just allowed that. I'm running a 2060 Super, so not top of the line, but I can play with graphics maxed out. Yeah, that's what I want. I just want to be able to play with my graphics maxed out. That's what I want to do. Don't. I have so much of this stuff. Oh wow, yeah, this is super expensive. Reduces movement speed by 10%. Reduces? Absolutely. I don't want anything to reduce. Give me that money. I'm not going to drink any of this alcohol in game. Huh. I'm probably not going to use any of this stuff, to be honest. Filtered rainwater? Tomato juice? Just straight up water? Wow. Look at all this stuff, chat. Look at all this stuff that I'm never going to use. Good call. Making me some money. Making me some money. Be sure and check your grenades. I kept hitting carry weight because I had hundreds of them. I did have a lot of grenades, which I like to have. But then I went through a very hard section, or a part that I found to be quite hard, and I threw a lot of grenades. Well, it was only hard because I didn't have any ammo. But that triple X burrito. That triple X burrito. Alright. Goodbye, hot dog. Okay. Okay. Almost done. Good call on this, by the way. Good call, everybody. I do have a ton of grenades. Well, not as many as I did have. But you can craft ammo. How do you ever run out? Because I forgot about crafting it. Oh, hey, those guys are big. Let's leave them alone. Ooh-wee, alright. I'm only running a 2060. I haven't even gotten to junk. What are you talking about? What in the world? Look at all my money now, though. So is this junk? It's not junk. Tell me what junk is. I don't know. Which one is junk? I don't see any of these that are junk. Looks like it's already gone. Oh, okay. That dog looks funny, Shallow Crow. Thank you for all the help, guys. Much obliged. I really appreciate it. Next order of business is we can go to a place, right? I do actually have the auto scrap skill. I think that's why. I think that might be what happens. I can pick up things like earrings, which sell for 2,500 each. So I think that actually might be what happened. Junk items are automatically disassembled. Should I de-skill this? I don't think I can de-skill this. So maybe I made the wrong call with that. It's been so long since I played, I actually pulled it up full screen just so I could look at this screen. Full screen? That is a horrible skill. Okay. Cool. Well, it may be a little too late. It would seem. I thought it would be helpful to me. So now it may be a little too late. That's alright. You're on your phone, so it's also tiny. I sorry. I always think it's interesting thinking about people watching your stream, where they're at, what they're doing. You can buy something to reset your perk points, but it costs a fortune. Well, maybe at some point we can do that. Maybe at some point. So maybe we go do another side quest? Who knows what you might find. Rescue the person located here. Hey, why not? Hey, what the heck? What the heck, Tanktown bot? Why are you not here? Alright. Next time Tanktown bot speaks, he should be Tanktown bot. Let's go do some of this. As long as you guys are entertained, I'm happy to do some side quests, gain some money. I'm not really sure why I want this money. I guess my goal is to get some cool, what do I want to call them? Upgrades for my body. Implants, etc., etc. Need the cybers. I need the cybers. Somebody give me the cyber arms and the cyber blades on my cyber forearms. I need the cybers. Looks like you guys could... Oi, did you just hit that lady? No, sir. Oh my god! I was still in hard part of town. I was still in the bad side of town. We all know you're saving for the Mr. Stud implant. Is that a PP implant? Is that for PP enlargement? Sorry I died, chat. I can't believe that lady, can't believe they just killed that lady just like that. That was upsetting. They cracked her right in the head. Why don't we just drive right past that this time? Is the PP enlarger implant, is that useful? Look at them driving skills. Talk about hood sliding like Bo Duke. What was I thinking? Oh, watch out. That pole saved your life, buddy. You better thank that pole day and night, because it saved your life. It could malfunction. Not a risk I'm willing to take. Not a risk I'm willing to take even in the virtual world. I did notice that there was a jumping jumping thing that you can you add them to your legs. Blame the minimap for that, lady. That's my. I mean, the minimap doesn't tell you it's time to turn until it's too late. But I did see the implant for jumping. I thought that was pretty cool. Jumping around like the Hulk in Hulk Ultimate Destruction, one of my favorite games from back in the day. Alright, what about this one? You think we can handle this fight? Probably. Hey guys. Are you guys doing bad things? Quit. Why can't you guys just be nice to one another? How about a katana? Yeah, I was thinking about getting gorilla arms. I thought that would be a good one to get. I think the sound of gorilla arms is super cool. So did I get street cred for this? Did I do what was right? Okay. What a fun motorcycle. I will drive it. Vroom vroom. Let's just not. How about that? I like the arms with the rockets, especially if you get Smart Link as well. Nice. I did notice as well that there were some arms that were just with guns attached. That's pretty sweet. Did anybody else ever have any problems with the minimap not telling them when it was time to, like... It doesn't communicate that it's time to turn until what I believe is too late, especially when you're driving fast. Driving fast, faces passing, I'm homebound. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
V, have a look at the attached and go to the given address. There, you will take a car from Sergei Karasinsky. Your job is delivery to the Tiger Claws. The car only, I mean, not Sergei. Everything understood? I hope so.
You Sergei?
Nice of you to ask. Lately, I feel like there is
It's one of the big complaints. Nice.
Says Sergey who fuck with Tiger Claws. I have little present for Tiger Claws sitting in garage.
Tiger Claws.
All right, then fling me the coordinates.
Fling them to me.
I opened door to garage. It opened from inside too, just in case.
Presence of the car?
It's a bit more than ordinary car, but in nutshell, yes. Just drive it there and they take care of the rest. Don't mess this up, huh?
Sure, sounds good. They should have pulled a Far Cry 5 for driving. That game, it has excellent driving. I'm of the opinion that there is no more fun driving in games than GTA 5. That's my opinion. Is it the best driving? Is it the most realistic? Absolutely not. But is it the most fun to me? Yes. This one is the John Wick Easter egg, but I missed it. Oh man. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Good lord, look at this car. Yeah, nice. Oh, nice. I love the two tires in the front. At least I love the way it looks. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but doesn't make no sense, I guess. Oh no! There's always someone in the trunk of the car! Every time. It's not my job to look in the trunk.
Is anyone out there?
Nope. Nobody's out there. No one's out here. I don't think I will.
Bring it around back. You got something for us?
I do.
Sergey sends his regards.
Fucking clown. Run over to Shu and tell him the package is here.
So that got somewhere else to be. So that's it. Sergey's off the hook now?
Now your best. You're not needed here anymore.
Okay.
Oh, fuck you, my
Oh no, no, mistake! I guess that's illegal. What the? Alright, well. This was definitely a mistake. I'm John Wick. Look at all that street clear ahead. Hey guys, I'm really sorry about that. The meal is on me. So there's that. I should have known I shouldn't have jacked into their wall, but whatever.
Quick, let me out before he returns.
And you are?
Alex Pushkin, Senior Assistant in Quality Assurance at Biotechnica.
What's a Corpo QA doing messing with the Tiger Claws?
Chat, did I do this mission right?
I told them I would not accept their offer.
It's complicated. How about before I change my mind?
I do not know what is going on, but
me neither.
Thank you. You will not regret this.
Me neither. My bad. You did it differently. There is no right or wrong.
You won't lose an 80, and neither will you.
Oh boy. This is actually probably not going to end well. Chat, if you don't mind, I'm going to go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Give me just a minute or two. BRB. But it's Gift-tober, baby. Stick around long enough and you'll probably be probably be getting a sub if I keep doing that. Dude, what a dummy. Go ahead and throw in that death counter. If you're watching close enough, the death. There we go. There's some good cards. Oh, must. Oh, absolutely not. No! No!
嬉しいですね。こんな日もあるわ。
Why'd I click that button? God, chat, why'd I click that button? Oh, that was bad. Condemned me.
Appreciate you stepping in there.
No problem, Hoss.
Been turning the screw on me from day one. Hey,
oh, sorry. No, I didn't mean to. God. Well.
Barbara, it's me. Your friend.
No. No, please don't do that. Please don't do that.
You will bring death to all who follow you. Sir, what's happened?
She's gone, Alfred.
What do you mean?
Barbara. Scarecrow was punishing me. He killed her.
No. Oh my. Well, sir, we need to focus. The people of Gotham need you.
I should have protected her, Alfred. She's dead because of me.
What did I say? Let's see. If I have a bad day, I go home and drink a hard pint of bleach. There's Shallow with that special brand of edgy comedy.
Bleach is underrated.
As a beverage?
Yeah, small amount of it, Keith. Small amount of it'll work.
For what?
Just good taste and good time.
Unsay that. Take
what?
that.
You never tried it?
Take that back, please.
Have you never tried it?
Please take that back. Oop, mistake. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're gonna hop up. We did it. Grab your meat. Whoops. What is this? Astor, Prophet of Doom. Astor, what happened the last time you overate at Taco Bell? My Astor. Ha ha ha. It's The Rock. I'm back. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry to leave. Sorry to leave when it was your time to leave, guys, but thank you so much for that follow. I really appreciate it. Very, very much. Come on, Tank Town Bot, where you at, boss? Alright, Sublime, we'll see you later. We'll see you later. There you go. There you are, Tank Town Bot. Ooh, if you tried to trump around on big spools, you'd break a hip. Nah. But maybe. I don't know.
To be the last person to get bought by a corpo stuffed in a trunk. Oh, so I thought. You never fail to surprise, V. Though I do suppose he who offers most shall get his way. Oh, I do not mean Sergei. No, sadly, he was outbid by another interested party. Who knows what will become of him now? Quid pro quo, V. Quid pro quo. Contract closed.
I probably don't. Oh yeah, I got money. Awesome. But good night, Sublime. Did I scream at you? What clip played? I gotta get in there. I can't make it. I can't make it. This gotta work. I gotta actually do this. All right. So E9 55. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh, new boots. New boots, new pants, new boots, new pants. Check me out, I got new boots, new pants. It was a card game, then something else. I don't know what it was then, my friend. I don't know what it was. Dead people laying on the ground. I shot them all around. Alright, next on the list, let's go check out another side questo. Rescue the person located here. Do the Ballad of Buck Ravers. Suspected organized crime activity. Why don't we try that? Suspected organized crime. You're not gonna organize any crime on my watch. Oh, there it is. You won't be organizing any crime on my watch, Night City. No, no, no. Not here, not today. But that's it is kind of an amazing thing that you can play this game for 3 hours straight and not do a single main story thing and still feel like you're doing something. That does feel pretty nice. It is overwhelming a little bit, and who knows how many hours we'll be able to put into this game, probably a lot. But also I'm not one to maintain my interest in a thing for no reason, so hopefully it keeps giving me stuff to do. Apparently there's organized crime up here. But Gypsy Queen, it really is like you're driving on ice all the time. Hey, come on, dude, with the shooting. Why? What? Oh, alright. Why are we shooting people to death, huh? Cool moves, buddy.
This is very bad.
I want to do a counterattack. Whatever, screw you. How's that feel? Then I have a leg, the way you shot that other person. How does that feel? Goodness. Do you not see the consequences of shooting people out in the open for no reason? Goodness. People be wilding out here. Alright, let's go and deal with this organized crime, eh? Job complete. Give me money, please. No money then? Let's drive away. Now you don't know I'm here.
Calling all NCPD subcons. APB out for suspected organized crime activity over on Sycamore Street. Due to non-payment of rent and related fees, Night City has terminated its lease agreement with Impala Automatics for industrial property owned by the city. Impala Automatics has failed to comply with the decision and now illegally occupies the premises specified in the contract. City authorities have offered a reward for the successful eviction of Impala Automatics.
Alright, I like the sound of that. Let's do it. But before we go in there, we're going to need to load up a gun that's not... Maybe submachine gun? This is a smart assault rifle. I can't mod that. I could mod this though. Reduces damage by 30%. I don't want a silencer. I don't want a silencer. Breach protocol 1C E9. Well, the fact that he can't see me is so irritating. What the heck? I can't do. Secure the area. That means I just have to kill everybody, right? Dead. Play it like Apex, baby. He's dead. Bonk. Did he just blow up? That was not cool. I'm not a fan of that happening. That's unfair. That needs to stop. Frustrating, chat. Frustrating. Frustrating. Big angry. Big angry about the blowing up. So I need to redo this too. Had a quick shower, still got about 15 minutes. Perfect. Well, stick around, my friend. Stick around. We're just out here doing stuff. I'm about to go clear out this organized crime thing, guys. I assume that you can, that my goal is just to kill everybody there. Ooh. Job complete.
Calling all NCPD.
Try this.
Of cons, APB out for suspected organized crime activity over on Sycamore Street.
But if you know,
Non-payment of rent and
the blue icons give perk points, perk XP, crafting mods, nice gear, and it's fun to blow up random idiots. Perfect.
Property owned by the city.
Sounds good.
Impala Automatics has failed to comply with the decision and now illegally occupies the premises specified in the contract. City authorities have offered a reward for the successful eviction of Impala Automatics.
Who else is around? Surely you weren't about to hit me with that crowbar, were you? Surely not. Let's try this gun out. Whoa, we got smart rifles now? Don't get up. Lots of enemies here? Okay, well then we will be very careful. But not before we jack in. Let's jack in, baby. 55 to 7A to 1C. So 55, 7A, 1C. Okay. We got you. Skilvy, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? That'll do. Okay. Don't forget the charge. Oh, I won't. Oh, that poor guy. Oh boy. You're in pain, you gotta get your painkillers. Understandable. I'm sorry you're in pain. Why do I have so little ammo? But I can't craft any ammo.
Come out with your hands in the air!
Wow. Good lord, that thing passes through everything. That's insane. How is that possible? That's awesome. And now I have more ammo. You don't want that.
extra money and you gave it to me. Thanks.
Whoa!
Keeping me entertained.
Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that. Wow, I really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. I do not always feel deserving of such things, but thank you very, 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 very much. I really, really appreciate that. For that reason, I'm going to shoot this guy for you. Oh! No! Why can't I see you through the wall? I feel like a fixer. Pay to kill. That's right. You are a fixer. You pay me to kill. Did that even hurt it? Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's just drop a few of these in there. No more arms for you. EMPs are good against those. Okay. Can I change? Oops, I can't change my... Huh. I'm probably going for my good boy ending in my inventory. Right. Very solid, very solid. Good choice, good idea. EMP grenades are electric boys. How about you give the old yeet-a-rooney? I did that all by myself. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Excuse me. Are you not dead? There you go. Wow. Interesting. Thank you for the help, guys. Thank you so much for the tip, my friend. Yeah, I assume there are multiple endings to the game. I am not supposed to EMP myself. That is correct. And I did EMP myself, but just a little bit. We gotta unlock some doors up in this place, guys. Hey, look at me. That's pretty cool, huh? So maybe if I hack this thing on the wall, I can get into that room? One C.
Welcome to Tank Town.
Welcome to Tank Town, my friend. King V1000. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. There's 6 and 1 you can only get if your relationship with Johnny is high enough. Nice. Very cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. I don't know how to make my relationship with Johnny any higher, but I might try that. Thank you so much for following, King. Thanks for following, King. Oh, I can force this open easy peasy. You do his side quest later. Got it. Classic side cat with strengthened polyamino. Give me all that junk. Give me all that greasy, grimy, juicy junk. That junk that goes inside of my pocket. I got a weird side hat. Good for me. Also got things that don't help. Yeah, I like this better. This pants had a mod. Interesting. I look like a goof. Oh my gosh. Where do we go from here? Oh. 5 health points, 3 stamina points, increased damage with fists and gorilla arms, increased damage with melee weapons, decreased movement penalty, increased movement while grappling an enemy. Passive evasion, crit chance. Have I put a point in cold-blooded yet? No, I have not. Should I? After defeating enemy, gain cold blood for 10 seconds and increase movement speed by 2%. Stacks up to 1 times. Where do we go now? Where do we go? Oh, where do we go? Ooh, oh, where do we go now? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where's each man? Cold blood. It gives nice bonuses from the skill progression. You need the middle one. The benefits of that don't seem too great yet. But I guess they could be. Yeah, I guess if you can stack it more and more, it's not a bad thing. Intelligence might need to go up. Sweet child of mine. You remember when that song came out? Nice. Them's were probably the days, eh? I was not alive when that song came out by any stretch. But I do like it. Sweet child. From the thunder and the rain would quietly pass me by. Oh, sweet child. Oh, level ups are hard. Intelligence seems like a good call, but I don't do a lot of hacking, Wiz. I mean, I guess I'd hack some, but I don't love to hack. I kind of like to shoot and punch. I'm going to take one more in body so I can punch people more, because I really want to do those fist fighting missions. 1987 is before your time. The singing, how do I retract that donation? Ouchie, ouchie. You telling me that wasn't... You telling me that didn't make your ears happy to hear all those things? Ooh, I can craft MMO. You graduated high school in 1987? Nice. Gimme. What kind of ammo do submachine guns take? That ain't far off for when you were born. Nice. Time to go. See you later. Alright guys, we'll see you later. We'll see you later. Thanks for the help. Hope to catch you again sometime, my friend. I hope to catch you again. Oh, alright, well we won. I feel like we won, didn't we? Door locked. This door is locked. This door is also locked. Oh. Oh wow, I made a lot of ammo. So we're still not done with these guys? How do I was born in the summer of 69, time of Woodstock and the moon landing. It was the summer of 69. So have I won or not? This I don't understand. I think I've won. Yeah, I won this earlier. Me and some guys from school, we had a band and we tried real hard. And quick, Joey got married. Should've known we'd never get far. The moon landing. Definitely fake. Definitely fake. Nothing real about the moon landing, guys. Don't listen to Gypsy Queen's propaganda. There's nothing real about the moon landing. There's not a thing real about it. Alright. Gosh, so many things to do. Go to Jalapeno Joe's hideout? What's going on at Jalapeno Joe's? What's going on at Jalapeno Joe's? Nobody knows. I'm only kidding, Gypsy Queen. I believe in the moon landing. Oh! Oh, okay. He punched a guy for saying that? I bet he would have, honestly. You freaking left the Earth's atmosphere and gone to the moon and someone tells you, nah, you're lying about that. I'd want to punch somebody too. Don't tell me I haven't been to the moon. Don't tell me that. You got no right. You got no right to tell me I haven't been to the moon. You don't have the right! Picking up things in this game's kind of janky. Alright, let's go visit Jalapeno Joe. Again. I bet. You know, I bet. I don't fault him for doing that one bit. I think more people in this world need to be punched in the face, quite honestly. I feel like there are some benefits to being punched in the face. Like, some people who are real jerks get punched in the face and then they realize, like, wait a second, maybe I shouldn't be a real jerk. But now flat Earth, that's not a conspiracy, that's just fact. The Earth is flat, obviously. You can walk outside and tell. The Earth is obviously flat. Save. Alright. Why did my car blow up right here earlier? Was it rigged? Was this place rigged to blow? Yep. It is. That'll do. Oh, that will not do, actually. Jalapeno Joe, baby. Job complete. We did it. It's true. People will always surprise you with how foolish they can be. I have learned a little in my 27 years, but that I have learned. Also, chat, I know I only have like 13 minutes left to stream, but I do need to go to the urination station one more time. I've had a lot of coffee. I'll be right back. Dude, that alien's in that vent, bro. I should not have been sprinting. Yeah, honestly, it's really... The alien has been the thing that's bothered me the least. And it oh! What the heck? Oh yeah, put the poison in there. Oh, it's suppressed, dude. Nicely done, bro. He's out. Woo! Yes, sir. We got him, baby. Yeah, that clip's loud, sorry. Could you imagine how much more expensive planes would be if they really were LCD screens and not windows? It would be more expensive for sure. For sure, for sure. Alright. We got a lot more money here today, which is nice. Spellbound. What's spellbound? You have a laugh that can be heard around your block. So did it make you laugh? Or you're saying that I don't need to worry about being loud because you're loud? I'm from Texas. We're all loud. Everything's bigger in Texas, even our vocal cords. That's what I heard. In Texas, you got big mouths, big volumes, big tall people. Be as loud as I want. My wife is sleeping, so I can't be too loud. But I do get loud up here sometimes in my morning streams. My mama said the loudest one is the smartest. You don't have to know what you're talking about, you just have to be the most heard. Can confirm your girlfriend lives in Texas, her hair is pretty big. That's all the proof I need, Skilby. I have heard that, Gypsy Queen, for sure. I have heard that. We're heading into Kabuki. Put your Kabuki shoes on, y'all. Put your Kabuki shoes on. I don't know what a Kabuki shoe is, but put them on. Oh wait, we're going back to Afterlife again? Hi. Your hair is not big, but it is purple. Hey, that's something. That's something. I was asked how many bits it would be required for me to dye my hair, and I don't think I'm a dye my hair kind of streamer. That boy got red eyes.
You forget something?
Hey, boo boo.
V, dog, listen. Got a yarn for you. Quick biz, that is.
Quick biz. Sure.
All right, lay it on me.
Was cruising the net, you feel? And I spotted an interesting classified.
Wait, let me guess. Performance enhancers? A used Mr. Stud? Cheap?
Now, I'm a serious man, V. And serious matters are what, if not all, that concern me. Somebody's selling a book of spells. Edition dating from before the first net crash. Now, you know a thing or two about that, don't you? Like how much that soft could run you. And
oh, look at all this new stuff. 65.2 versus. Whoa, cool jacket, guys.
Earn you. You want me to clip it for you, don't you?
No clipping required. Just buy the damn thing. Reimburse you twofold.
Okay, will do.
Yeah, my man. Zipping you the deets on the cellar. And luck be with you all the way.
Your mama raised you in a strict religious home. I am the very pierced, tattooed, foul-mouthed child. Sometimes that happens in the religious homes, for sure. For sure, for sure. Ain't nothing necessarily wrong with being pierced and tattooed and being somewhat foul-mouthed. Saying curse words is better than saying hateful things, I'd say. Call that person.
Hey, you looking for the book?
Sounds about right.
That's right.
Price non-negotiable. You'll need to pay in full on pickup.
Clear enough. Agreed.
How much?
Preem. I flicked you the address. Come by your lonesome.
Okay. Sorry I left my car in the street, guys. Okay, I have the coordinates. Let the hate flow through you. Do it! Do it! Do it! I think some people maybe have a misunderstanding of what being foul-mouthed means, quite honestly. I think a lot of the more fundamentally conservative folk are like, oh, curse words are foul-mouthedness. You know, these culturally significant sounds that we make with our mouths that we've agreed on have, you know, vulgar and, you know, not everyday polite meanings or whatever, but my definition of foul-mouthedness, you know, sometimes those words can definitely fall under that category if you're using them to aggress or attack against some other person. But foul-mouthedness is, I feel like, less about the words you say and more about the meaning behind your words. If your meaning is foul, hateful, hurtful, mean, unnecessarily crass, stuff like that, I think that's more foul than using a agreed upon curse word sound. But that is my stance. Yeah. Real man smell. Real man smell. Do it. Hey girl.
Yeah.
Should I buy this now? I'm on PS5.
Spellbook.
I would say there's nothing. Shouldn't be anything stopping you. So far, I've played it for like 10 hours or so, and I don't have any. Haven't really had any real problems.
I need to see my money.
Damn, this stinks to high hell. But okay, take you.
What the hell is this?
Sorry. My bad. What? Did she say don't open it?
Big fucking mistake.
Why do I do this every time for every mission, man? Every time I do this. I do this every time. Anybody know the code? It's all a man-made construct and some words are taboo and others aren't. Yeah, that doesn't apply in other countries. Can I just pick it up, please? Oh, dang it. Can I load? Yeah, let's reload real quick. Yeah, that's my point, Skilby. Saying those things is more foul than swearing. That is the point I may not have been articulating properly. Scorpion23 though, welcome to the stream, my friend. And yeah, it's running fine on PS5. If you ask me, it's running fine. I have only had graphical issues. That's it. Don't know why AutoMod was concerned about all that. Alright.
Yeah?
Spellbook. You got it?
I do indeed. Tucked away somewhere safe. You want coordinates? I need to see my money.
Sure.
Stinks to high hell. But okay. Take you at your word.
What am I playing on? I'm playing on PS5 actually.
Regret it.
Better not.
I'm playing on PS5.
Bigly. Giving you my word on that.
Just flick you the coordinates.
Mm-hmm. We'll see.
What's in this? Interesting. Interesting. I am playing on PS5 myself. Having a grand old time, to be quite honest. The game is very large, there's a ton of things to do, and I am constantly overwhelmed, but luckily I've had the help of several good folks here in chat today, helping me to get through it.
Oh fuck. Zetatech XPR. Gotta be.
Some shards you find in the world will contain information hidden behind data encryption measures. To decrypt a shard, first either open it through the notification when you acquire it, or find it later in the Shards tab under Journal in the main menu, then select Crack Security to unlock its secrets.
At least that. Had one, you know. Top of the line back in the day.
Open your Shards menu and decrypt the Book of Spells. AutoMod's going happy today. Shards. Spellbook. Crack security. So when I do this stuff, can I do all four of them in order? Or do I have to pick one of these to do? Yeah, that's unfortunate, Scooby. People be dumb. Cause I don't want to. When you do this, you can start from any horizontal, then vertical. No, yeah, I get that. I just mean, do I have to pick one of these four lines to do? Ah, gotcha. Alright, so we get a moderate amount of U dollars, large amount of dollars. I want the large amount of beat dollars. 55 FF1C. And then BD E9 BD got 2. Cool. We did it, chat. You can get all of them most of the time, and usually most of them. Nice. You used a bug to be a millionaire. Nice. I wish that worked in real life. I'd like to use a legal bug to become to become a millionaire in dollary dues here in real life. And then I could do stuff that I wanted to do. I could go camping a lot and go travel a lot of places. I guess I could do that now. I can do it a lot more now that I've stopped working my regular old full-time job. I am wrong in the head. If I had $1 million, I'd be rich. I'd buy you a green dress, but not a real green dress, that's cruel. Also, at this point in the game, $1 million is really, like, if you're asking for an exorbitant amount of money, $1 million is not that much anymore. Like, you really can't I mean, like, all the fantasy stuff you used to think you could do with $1 million, like, you can't do that anymore with $1 million. Like in some areas certainly in the U.S. and like big cities where housing is really expensive, you could get a crappy house for $1 million. The bigger your cyber deck, the more of a buffer you'll have with hacking. Okay, my cyber deck is not very big, and trust me, my wife tells me about it all the time. What if you want a crappy house? Then congratulations, you got $1 million, now you got a crappy house. Good for you. Do what make you happy. This will be the last thing we do today, chat.
You got my eddies? So, you got the book? As I says, V, I am a serious man. Amount is agreed. All yours.
That better be 14,600.
Thanks a bunch. Don't mention it.
That is not what. Hey, no. What are you talking about? You owe me more money than that. I paid $7,300 for it, you loser, and you gave me $11,000 for it? Give me a break. Give me a break. But anyway, if I'm asking for a fanciful amount of money, I'm probably asking for more than $1 million. But if people are giving out $1 million, I ain't gonna turn it down. Know what I mean? Curator XX, how is this game? I see a lot of negatives. What do you think personally? Well, that's what I'll tell you right before I end my stream, my friend. Let me do a little save. But I think this game's really good. I think this game was overhyped, and I think that it was announced far too early, so it got hyped up, you know, for years and years and years. I think there were mistakes made in development. I think that they should not have made it cross-platform. I think it should have been only on next-gen consoles and PC. so that they didn't have to worry about a PS4 version. Thank you for following Curator X. Much obliged. Much obliged. Much obliged. But all that said, I think it's a good video game. I really, really think this is a very good video game. I think it's better than a lot of video games that are out now. There's a lot of things to do. There are a lot of things to see. There's a ton of dialogue. There's a ton of animations. There's a ton of beautiful things to look at. And so I think it's a really, really good video game. I think it's so large that there are a lot of graphical issues. It's hard to keep track of everything, that the game has problems because it is so big. You know, there's not a way to polish everything that's available. But that being said, I don't think it's I don't think it changed the landscape of video games the way that people said it would. Like, people are like, Cyberpunk is going to change video games. Nothing's going to be like Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk's going to, you know, turn the video game world upside down. We've been waiting for it for so long. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be 12 out of 10. You know, it just didn't do that. And that's why I think people are super disappointed. Now, of course, it not being, hey, Leo Da Vinci, how you doing? Now, of course, it not working very good at launch on lower end on the, you know, last gen consoles really screwed them over. The way they handled that was bad. There are a lot of delays. So all the meta surrounding the game kind of sucks. But I think as a video game, it's really good. People are like that with Elden Ring. That is true. But typically From Software comes through usually. But we'll see. I'm excited to play it. Did I play the game Sackboy? No, I have never played Sackboy. I'm looking forward to trying it though. I'm probably going to play Sackboy's Big Adventure eventually. I just got you, Leo Da Vinci. You don't have to repeat so quickly. I saw you. But I have not played it yet. I'd like to. I would like to. But everybody, that's going to be it from me today. Let's Raid. Well, it's not going to be it for me today. It's going to be it for me right now. In about, let's see, in about 6.5 hours, I will be live again. Thank you so much for that follow, Curator. I do appreciate that very much. Very, very much. We are on the path to the big 900 follower mark, and I'm super grateful for that. Let's see what's going on in the world for rating. Thanks very much, Gypsy Queen, for hanging out with us. I appreciate you hanging out with us, helping me play the game. Gauze earlier helping me out. Skilby, thanks for being here. Curator. Mr. Soul Creek was here earlier, I know. Who else was around? Plenty of people. Wiz and Liz lurking and then unlurking. Sublime Pluto, Choco Cheese. Lots of folks hanging out today. No problem. Thanks for your opinion. I might get the game on sale. Yeah, I think maybe if you're unsure about it, maybe wait for a sale if a sale comes around. Hopefully it does. That would be good. That would be good. Chat, quite honestly, I don't know if I'm going to raid today. I don't know how you feel about, if you care about the raid. I might just not raid. I'm not feeling like I have a raid in my heart this morning. Hey, there's 272 viewers on Cyberpunk, and we're number 6. We're number 6 on the list. That's not bad. Oh, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll probably just call it here. I'll pass on the raid today if you guys are okay with that. But I will be back later on. We may either play more of this later on. Could always go to Waka. Yeah, that's true. We raided Waka. Oh yeah, because he raided me the other day. Let's raid Waka. You're right. He's playing Biomutant. That's kind of like Cyberpunk, right? Let's do it. I always feel bad raiding because I always have to raid and immediately leave. He shaved himself. Why'd he do that? But thanks, Wiz. Appreciate you very, very much. Thanks everybody else who was here. Thank Thank you so much to the new followers, as well as Gaz for donating $6.94. I really appreciate that tip. As the fact that I have newly quit my full-time job and allowed myself to, after much discussion, my wife has said that since I put the team on my back early on, she's willing to put the team on her back for a while I pursue my dreams a little bit. So super grateful for that. And you know, when you guys decide to support financially, you know, that means a lot to me as someone who has less income than he once did. So let's go raid Waka. He's a great guy, super talented, one of the most talented people I've ever met on the internet. Extremely talented singer, super creative, seems writer of songs, and actor, streamer extraordinaire, great guy. So let's go hang out with Waka, or you guys go hang out with Waka. I'm gonna do my chores, get some running in, and do my thing. So everybody, thanks again. Please remember that I love you all very, very much. Bye bye. Much love to you, Wiz.